Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the show that takes that pile of sources you've got and boils it down into something clear, something useful. Today, we're diving into a problem that, well, literally eats away at the livelihoods of farmers and landowners. Picture this: a single deer. Now imagine it eating up to 2,000 pounds of forage in just 1 year.
2,000 pounds. That's,
E-
that's a huge amount of plant matter.
Exactly. And if that plant matter happens to be your crops, your income source, well, you've got a serious and seriously expensive problem. So our deep dive today is all about how to cut down on or ideally prevent crop damage from wildlife. We're focusing specifically on deer.
And we're drawing heavily from a really insightful article called How to Decrease or Prevent Crop Damage from Wildlife, which comes from Bees Camp Leasing.
Right. And our mission here is to, unpack the real impact deer have on farm fields. Sometimes it's kind of hidden. We'll look at the strategies landowners often try.
And then we'll get into what the source suggests is a truly effective and maybe more importantly, a sustainable solution.
Okay, let's dig in. Let's get to the root of this problem and then look at those solutions. So we've got that number, 2,000 pounds of forage per deer per year. That's already a lot for one animal. But what happens when you think about the bigger picture? The sheer number of deer out there. Does that just blow the problem completely out of proportion?
Oh, absolutely. That's where it gets really fascinating and frankly quite concerning. The estimate is that the U.S. is home to something like 25 million white-tailed deer. 25 million. So you
Wow.
take that 2,000-pound appetite and multiply it by millions. You start to see the immense, just constant pressure on vital crops. We're talking alfalfa, canola, corn, sorghum, rye, soybeans, wheat. I mean, these are staples.
Yeah, the foundations of our food supply, really.
Exactly. It's a scale of impact that's hard to grasp without those kinds of numbers.
And it's not just how much they eat, right? The source talks about how they eat. It calls them concentrate selectors.
Right.
What does that actually mean? And why is that feeding style such a big deal when we talk crop damage?
Yeah, that's a key point. Being a concentrate selector means deer naturally go for the best parts first, those nutritious, tastiest bits. Usually that's the tender growing tips, the newest leaves. Think of it like picking the choicest items off a buffet.
Okay.
And in a balanced ecosystem, that's actually fine. It can be sort of symbiotic. The plant gets pruned. It stimulates regrowth. Sometimes it comes back even stronger.
Yeah.
It's just part of the natural cycle.
So it can be, okay, when does it flip? When does that natural browsing turn from, a little pruning into actual destructive damage for farmers? What's the tipping point?
Right, that's where the population density comes in. That
Yeah.
symbiotic relationship. It completely breaks down when you have too many deer. When their numbers go beyond the biological carrying capacity, basically, more deer than the land can naturally support without damage or even just beyond what's culturally acceptable to the people living and